Today we are going to see first chapter of geography lesson, India, size and location. In this lesson, we are going to learn where India is located in the global map, what is its position in relation to other countries of the globe. Now look at this map, see the equator and look at the highlighted portion of India in the map. You can understand that India is entirely located in northern hemisphere. That is the first point we have to remember. Now look at this slide and the map. Indian mainland located between 8 degree 4 degree northern latitude to 37 degree 6 degree northern latitude. What is latitude? These are all imaginary line trans parallel to equator from west to east. So latitudinal extent range from southern end to northern end. 80 degree 4 degree 80 degree 4 minute north latitude to 37 degree 6 minute latitude from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. Similarly, look at the longitudinal extent of India. It extends from Gujarat in west to Arunachal Pradesh in east. Its longitudinal extents are 68 degrees 7 minute eastern longitude to 97 degree 25 minute eastern longitude. You have to remember for these geo-coordinates points of India. Then we have to remember is, look at the Tropic of Cancer, 23 degree 30 minutes northern latitude. That exactly divides India into two equal parts. Then look at the island group of India. In Arabian Sea you can see Lakshadweep Islands, and in Bay of Bengal you can see Andaman Nicobar Islands. Then you have one important questions to answer. It is often asked in examinations, both CBSE and other competitive examinations. What is the southernmost point of India? We have to distinguish between two. If it is asked what is the southernmost point of Indian mainland, you have to answer Kanyakumari. Then what is the southernmost point of Indian Union? Then you have to answer Indira Point. That Indira Point was submerged during the tsunami that happened in the year 2004. Now look at the size of India. What is its position in the world? Total area of the India is 3.28 million square kilometer. Look at this figure and compare it with other countries. Russia has 17.09 million square kilometer. Similarly, Canada, USA, China, all these countries approximately have 9 something million square kilometer area. Brazil's area is 8.5 million kilometers. Similarly, Australia is 7.69 million kilometer. India ranks 7th in the area, just 3.28 million square kilometer. India contributes to 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. That is also you have to remember. So apart from these facts, we have to learn what is the land boundary, what is the length of land boundary. Land boundary is 15,200 kilometer. India shares land boundary with Pakistan, China, and Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar. So this land boundary accounts for 15,200 kilometers. The next, length of coastline. Length of coastline including all islands under India is 7,516.6 kilometer. Now, extent of India, you have to learn. India is bounded by young fold mountains in the north, northwest, northeast, the Himalayas. Now look at this picture. Draw the red line. It is 22 degree northern latitude. South of this 22 degree northern latitude, India starts to taper towards Indian Ocean. Exactly peninsular India located in this southern latitude of 22 degree northern latitude. Now you have to understand what is the latitudinal extent difference between southern latitude and the northern latitude of India. That is approximately 30 degree. Similarly, longitudinal extent of India is approximately 30 degree. But east-west extent appears to be smaller than the north-south extent. Then we have to learn Indian Standard Time. For longitudinal extent of India from west to east is approximately 30 degree. You might have studied in earlier classes, 1 longitudinal degree is equal to 4 minutes. That translates into approximately 2 hours from west to east. So there is 2 hours lag exists between Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh. In order to avoid a confusion in understanding the timing of each and every place, one standard time is fixed based on a particular longitude. In case of our country, we have chosen 82 degree 30 minute eastern longitude that runs through Mirzapur village in Mirzapur town in Uttar Pradesh. This 82 degree 30 minute longitude is exactly the midway point between the eastern longitude of western end of eastern longitude of India's extent and eastern end of eastern longitude of India's extent. Then we have to remember a latitude extends. Longitude affects the time of a place, but the latitudinal extent of a place influences the duration of day and night as one moves from the south to north. In the south, there is a place one move closer to equator, day and night difference is minimum. If one moves away from equator, the duration of day and night is vast. For example, in Kanyakumari, day and night duration is minimum. That is approximately 12 hours a day, 12 hours a night. But in Kashmir, in winter, day hours is minimum, night hours are maximum. Similarly, in summer, day hours is maximum, night hours are minimum. So this kind of a variation is maximum if one moves from equator to poles, the other side of the poles. Then we have to learn, find out part of our syllabus. Why 82 degree 30 minute eastern longitude has been selected as the standard meridian of India? As I already told you in this lesson, it is the midway point between eastern longitudes, western point, Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh. It is exactly the midway point. Longitudinal extent we know from west to east is 30 degree. Midway point is should be around 15 degree. Calculate from 67 degree eastern longitude plus 15. That is approximately 82 degree. So we have decided, our government has decided to fix 82 degree 30 minute eastern longitude as the as the standard longitude for calculating the standard time of India. What is the difference between the durations of day and night? Hardly felt. Why is the difference between the durations of day and night hardly felt at Kanyakumari but not so in Kashmir? As I already told you, as Kanyakumari is closer to equator than Kashmir, so hardly day and night difference is felt in Kashmir, Kanyakumari. But difference between the durations of day and night is maximum in Kashmir. Now look at the India and the world. India is centrally located between East Asia and West Asia. Moreover, India is considered as the southward extension of Asian continent. Furthermore, India is located at a strategic Indian Ocean that connects Europe in the west and to the countries in the east. India have already established contacts, are in a position to establish contacts with Europe, West Asia and Africa through west coast, and with East Asian countries, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, all these East Asian countries through eastwards. China also we are able to contact with them through eastern coast only. India has a long coastline in Indian Ocean. I already told you 7,516.6 kilometers. Now look at this map, you can understand. India is in the midway between the Western European countries and East Asian countries. So India is located in a strategic location of Indian Ocean. India established contacts with the West Asian countries through western boats and East Asian countries through eastern boats. And one more thing, Suez Canal. This Suez Canal exists between Egypt and Israel and Saudi Arabia countries. This Suez Canal was opened in the year 1869. This reduced the distance between European countries and to India by 7,000 kilometers. Before that, sailors from Europe had to travel at the end of South Africa, Cape Comorin, and reach the western coast of India. So this Suez Canal reduced the distance between Europe to India by 7,000 kilometers. It was opened in the year 1869. Find out the time of a local place. Now look at two places. Pilwara in Rajasthan. Its geocodes are 74 degree 3 minutes eastern longitude and 25 degree 2 minute northern latitude. And another place, Imphal in Manipur. That is located 93 degree 6 minute eastern longitude and 24 degree 5 minute northern latitude. Now find out the local time of Imphal if the local time in Pilbara is 7 am. To calculate the time of two places, if one place's time is given, we have to consider only longitude only. So now look at the longitude of Pilbara, 74 degree. Look at the longitude of Imphal, that is 93 degree. Calculate the difference between these two longitudes. That works out to be 19 degree 3 minutes. That is approximately 19 degree. We have already learned that one longitudinal degree is equal to 4 minutes. 4 minutes of time. Now multiply 4 with 19 degree. That will give 76 minutes. And we have to remember, if one moves from west to east, time is ahead of us. So the local time in Imphal is 76 minutes ahead of Pilbara. Pilbara is located in the western part of India. Imphal is located in eastern part of India. That you can see from longitudinal variation. Longitude is less in the west. Longitudinal degree is high in east. So, time difference between Pilbara and Imphal is 76 minutes. If the time is 7 am in Pilbara, we have to calculate 76 minutes ahead of 7 am. That is 8 hours and 16 minutes. am in Impal. Now, India's contact with the world. Next part of this chapter is India's contact with the world. India had established contacts with the outside world through land routes, especially through Khyber Pass and Poland Pass in northwestern India. Now it is in Pakistan. These passes enabled travelers from Central Asia, Persia, that is Iran, Turkey, Greek, other outsiders came to India and tried to establish their culture in India. So we heard exchanged ideas with the outside world through this land route only from ancient times. Ramayana, our great epic, and Upanishads and the stories of Panchatantra are some of the ideas we exchanged with our outside worlds. Moreover, India's numerical system and the decimal system also spread out to other countries from India. Similarly, some commodities of muslin, spices, and other merchandises were exchanged with other countries. Similarly, other cultures also percolated in India. For example, Greek sculpture and minaret from West Asia. These are two things that came to India through these contacts with the outside world. Indian numerical system and decimal system. This system, we exchanged this numerical system with the outside world. As far as exchange of culture is concerned, Greek culture influenced the Gandhara arts of India. Gandhara arts flourished during the reign of Kanishka Emperor. Similarly, Kudupunar and Kolkumbas. These two things came to India from West Asia. Kudupunar is located in Delhi. It was constructed by Qutbuddin Aibak in 1139. And Kolkumbas is found in northern Karnataka now. It was constructed by Adil Shahi. These two structures came from West Asia. Now, next part of this chapter is India's neighbors. India has 28 states and 8 union territories. Pakistan, Afghanistan in northwest. China, Nepal, Bhutan is located in north of India. Myanmar and Bangladesh is located east of our country. In southern side, Sri Lanka and Maldives are located. Sri Lanka is separated from India through Pak Strait. Pak Strait separates Gulf of Mannar and Bay of Bengal. A strait means a narrow belt of sea that separates two large part of oceans. That is called the Pak Strait. But that is called the Pak Strait. Maldives are located south of Lakshadweep Islands group of our country. Now find out question. Name of the union territories along the western and eastern coasts. In western coast, there is one union territory of our country exists. That is Tatra Nagar Haveli and Daman Diu. Similarly, in eastern coast, Puducherry is the union territory. Capital of Tatra Nagar and Daman Diu is Daman, and capital of Puducherry is Puducherry. Area wise, which is the smallest and which is the largest state? Smallest state is Goa, largest state is Rajasthan. The states which don't have an international border or lie on the coast. States which don't have an international border. The states which are constitute interior part of India that doesn't share with neither other countries or coastline. Haryana, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand are the 5 states that don't have an international border or lie on the coast. All other states either share with the international border or coastline. Classify the states into four groups, each having common frontiers: Pakistan, China, Myanmar, and Bangladesh. First, Pakistan. Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab, Kashmir, all the four states share borders with Pakistan. As far as China is concerned, Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, and Arunachal Pradesh share borders with China. In Myanmar, four states share border with Myanmar: Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram. With Bangladesh, West Bengal, Assam, Meghalaya, and Tripura share borders. So that is the end of this lesson. Subscribe to this channel to learn all the subjects of CBSE syllabus.